here with Slash, my man.
Hi. I'm on. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad you.
Now the lights on, everything goes like ooh.
Ooh. You know we can't swear here, right?
Oh fuck. I didn't say it.
I almost naughty boy.
All right, noted.
What does that mean, Melbourne? Oh, don't say the word.
Oh, Melbourne is
Vav,
yeah.
It's sausages.
I don't know. Somebody. It was just a T-shirt I grabbed on the way out the door, and if memory serves, somebody in Melbourne gave it to me.
Yeah.
So all my friends in Sydney. This is not a direct Melbourne plug.
Yeah.
I'm neutral.
Do you have a million?
I don't have a Sydney is F T-shirt.
Yeah.
But they can make me one. You know, I'll wear it proudly.
Did you like it over there, Australia?
I love Australia.
What'd you like about it?
Well, it depends on where you're at, but I mean, I love Sydney because Sydney is very, very much a beach city, you know,
Yeah.
and the people are really cool. And then Melbourne, I mean, I think Australians in general are just a different vibe than what you're normally used to living in Los
It's like
Angeles.
another world.
Huh?
It's like another world.
It is,
there.
but they're very, you know, down to earth, and I've always got on really great with them. But you know, all the different territories are all killer.
One of my.
I love playing there. You know.
Did you when you were there? Was you there like for a month? Did you do all the Melbourne,
Perth.
yeah.
So Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, Adelaide.
Golden Coast.
Golden Coast is now you put me on the spot.
He swears again. This guy killing me.
But anyway, yeah.
You know, one of my bucket lists is to go across the middle of Australia.
Oh, just
Just go right across the middle where it's like mainly desert and a few.
like outback, like across. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Yeah.
I got to find somebody to do it with because you
Oh yeah.
definitely don't want to do it on your own and get halfway through it and go. Oh
man.
Do you have a button for that, right?
Oh, it's killing me. This guy.
We're almost out of our button, so.
Okay. No, I didn't do it the other times. I just said the F part.
Well, you've done it twice already.
No, I said.
No, you've done it twice.
I didn't say it. There was
Not
no
the first
CK.
time.
Yeah,
But you did it after that.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Anyway, all right. Just don't say anything that gets me emotional.
Okay.
It's good to see you, man.
I know.
It's awesome.
And you.
I've been actually excited to do this for a while, and I was waiting for them to get the date together. So
Yeah. So this is Snake Pit's no longer.
yeah, so that's been defunct for a really long time. I did one version of it in '95, and then I did another version of it in like 1999, 2000, up until 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got really sick, and then I came back and did some makeup dates, and then that was it.
When we did the thing at Chromarts, remember we did a
Yeah,
thing?
that was Miles Kennedy.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Same-
you're doing now.
same exact
Yeah,
thing.
Miles
Yeah.
Kennedy and the Conspirators.
Yeah,
And you've got a new album, Living the Dream.
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
But it's where's the volume on this thing?
Yeah.
Because you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there you go.
Now he can hear himself.
Because I'm just talking to you with no volume with headphones on.
No
It's making it
wonder
really
you're
difficult.
swearing.
Right. Anyway, yeah. So that was with Miles and Conspirators.
And your album's out September
21st.
21st. You'd like to work, huh?
I do. I like playing. You know.
I know you like playing.
That's basically all it is. It's just wanting to jam all the time.
You always.
Yeah.
I remember in the 90s you was getting up with everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I was definitely jamming a lot in the 90s with anybody that would have me.
Yeah.
Because I was just out there.
It's
you
like,
know?
oh, it's him again. Oh.
Yeah, right. I was out of guns, and I was just taking every opportunity to be able to play.
Yeah.
And it was sort of liberating, you know, to just be able to do whatever and not have, you know, and I was also drinking a lot. So,
Yeah.
you know, combine all that stuff, and I was pretty out there.
Yeah. Do you still, like, when you're at home doing nothing, which ain't been for a while?
No, but I'm always, are you going to ask me if I play when I'm home?
Yeah, you're always practicing?
Always. Not, I mean, I can't say that I'm an ardent practicer, you know. I'm disciplined, but when it comes to like practicing. There's something, like working on a riff or working on a song or a lick or, or just playing. But I hate the word practicing. It sounds so studious
Yeah.
and on rock and roll.
I didn't say that.
Working on my
practicing.
scales.
I didn't say practicing.
No, did you? You did. Yeah.
What I mean is, do you ever learn anything else?
Yeah.
Like, do you discover something, or do you hear something on
Yeah.
someone else's, and like try to?
Well, you know what I do is, I'm I don't. What do I do? I'm listening all the time. So if I hear something that catches my ear, I'll try and figure it out in my head.
Yeah.
Because I might not have a guitar with me in the car per se,
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And then so when I'm at home, I'm usually creating something, but I might have something that I listened to earlier that I'll get home and go, see if I remember that lick or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I watched the Van Halen documentary on Primetime last night.
I didn't even know there was one.
Well, it's kind of it's okay. It's like one of them kind of VH1-y type things.
Uh-huh.
I think it's
Does it go back to the very beginning? And
at the very beginning, which I didn't know a lot of their beginning. Was you a big fan of Eddie?
let's see. Let's put it this way. I'm a huge fan of Eddie's as Eddie as a person and as a player. I loved Van Halen when it first came out, but that style that he did, I've always thought that was something that was just like that was something that he did, and nobody else did it like him.
Yeah.
And then it became a thing that everybody, and so I definitely sort of didn't go down that road when I
Right.
picked up the guitar. But, at the same time, I'm definitely, sort of influenced by him indirectly just because he's such a great fluid feel player.
Yeah.
And people don't pick up on that part of him as much as they do all the pyrotechnic stuff that he does.
Right.
But, when Van Halen came out, that was as soon as I heard that record, I was like 1978, so I was 13. And I hadn't picked up the guitar yet, but that signaled the end of rock as we knew it.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that feeling, like all the whole sort of, that sort of 70s, kind of 60s and 70s thing that just sort of developed and developed and developed. And, sort of punk rock and everything that was happening.
Yeah.
Up to that point, it all sort of changed. And
Yeah.
that's when that totally brought on the sort of hair metal thing that happened in Los Angeles for sure.
Yeah. He it said that his big influence was Eric Clapton.
Yep. I think everybody says that their biggest influence is Eric Clapton. He was the guy that all things considered, when I first figured out that it was lead guitar that I wanted to do, it was because I was watching a guy doing an Eric Clapton lick.
Yeah.
So
Which was based. I mean, he's a blues
he's
fanatic.
a blues player. The guy was playing a Cream song. I
Yeah.
said, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know anything about anything when I
Yeah.
picked it up. And he goes, well, that's lead guitar. And I was like, but that's what I remember. He was playing a Clapton off the Disraeli Gears
Yeah.
record, whatever song it was.
Well, he was definitely more wild in Cream.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he got a bit more tamer. Devin and Dominoes, there's some good stuff.
There's some great stuff on there. I mean, I still, I went and saw him play pretty recently, like a couple years ago at the Forum. And he's just, every note that combination of notes that he does is really great. It's not super exciting,
Right.
but he's very much an adult player.
Yeah.
And he says in his own interview, he goes, I was influenced by not kids' music, but manly music because
Yeah.
he didn't have a dad or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And so everything had to have a certain sort of, I don't even know, like grown up kind of,
Mature.
kind of thing to it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Who was your? Was he so would
Well-
like if you had 5 guys or 3 guys
Yeah.
that you think, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be doing it.
He's in there. He's
Yeah.
definitely in there because Cream had a hell of a lot to do with it. And then, like you said, Derek and the Dominoes was really big. And there's a bunch of cool stuff, solo stuff that he did, dotted throughout up until now that
Yeah.
I gotta say that I liked. But yeah, so Clapton, Keith Richards, Mick Taylor, I'm going to put the guys in Aerosmith as one,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and Jeff Beck. It's hard to do it in 5.
Yeah.
You know, I put Keith in there, and Mick Taylor for sure, and Keith's a big one. But then there's Jimmy Page and Jimi Hendrix were, in there, and I could go on and on. And
I know.
on.
I remember you did like every guitar player on your Instagram.
I know. I posted one guy, and I got into this thing, and I just posted every guitar player that I could think of.
You didn't swear them. And again, it's a small tape. You can only, it runs out real quick.
Yeah.
I like the way you don't even acknowledge it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to play some music.
Yeah, we should.
We've got to rewind the tape. We got to rewind the naughty button. So this is Mind Your Manners.
This is okay. I didn't know what they gave you, but yeah.
Yeah,
that
don't
is
say
one of-
nothing. Don't
That is
say
one of
nothing.
the songs.
We're going to play it right now. Jonesy's JukeBox KLOS / featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators.
So,
Yeah.
speaking of Eddie Van Halen, he always talked about that, learning that note for note.
That song.
That was his thing. Yeah.
Crossroads live. Then we had your song, Mind Your Manners, and that's new, right?
That's new. Yeah.
Off the new album,
Right.
that's going to be out on the 13th of September.
No, that's a gig.
That's
that we
what I
got.
said, man. At the Whiskey
We're doing the
Go
Whiskey
Go.
on the 13th.
21st of September is the release of the album.
We're doing and we're doing Whiskey on the 13th and doing Jimmy
16th.
Kimmel on the 12th, which will be fun.
October 16th at the Hollywood Palladium.
At the Palladium, yeah. That's the last show.
September 16th at the Cabu
Kaboo,
in Del Mar.
yeah.
It's complicated, isn't it? I forgot what I had. So many things to ask you. I'm spaced out.
We can't talk all that Hollywood trash we were talking a second ago.
I know that was juicy. Oh man, I'm spaced out. Do you still? Are you like a guitar buying nut?
It's funny you should ask me that right this second, because as we speak, I have been one for the last couple months.
Yeah.
Normally, I mean, I got out of buying tons of guitars in the 90s, and I've just been getting stuff from Gibson, and it's been great. But then I just picked up a new 59. And I traded a bunch of stuff for it and paid cash for it.
Like a Sunburst.
Yeah.
Like
It's a really nice one, though.
Was that like the Jimmy Page one?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if Jimmy's is a 58 or a 59, but
What was the Mark Bolan one?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was a 59 though. I think it's something else. Wasn't it a custom? Yeah.
It might have even
I can't
been
remember.
a deluxe.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was like the 59, but what makes that guitar worth so much dough?
You know what? Because there was only, I think, about 3,000 or so made, but it just picked up a certain cachet. The 59 Sunburst. I mean, they made them in 1960. They made them in 1958. But for some reason, the 59 is this coveted thing that just appreciates, and it's like the holy grail of electric guitars.
Yeah. Do you ever buy any like Fenders or anything?
I have a bunch of cool Tellys and some cool Strats. I mean, all things considered, I'm a Les Paul guy, but
Yeah.
I love good sounding guitars. And as far as I'm concerned, and Gibson probably wouldn't want me to say it, but the Strat is hands down probably one of the best, most versatile guitars there is. But I've always gravitated to a Les Paul. And there's Strat guys, there's Fender guys.
Yeah. Yeah, but I agree. Obviously,
Right, the Strat guys, Fender guys, and there's Les Paul guys. That's what I was getting
yeah. Obviously, I'm a
Les Paul guy.
Les Paul guy, but as of late, I've been getting a couple of Strats, and
And some Flying V's, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I follow your Instagram, I know.
I know you do, sweetie.